Hey guys, Sonance here, back with another video. In this video I'm gonna show you how to make a drop like Keanu Silva. So we're gonna be remaking his new track You Gotta Love. So the final result will sound like this. So now we're gonna dive into it. So if you want all those presets and more presets to make this hexagon kind of style of music, make sure to check Future Bass Room too. In the preset pack you will find all the sounds you need to make this kind of music. So first we're gonna dive into the bass line, then the leads, and then the drums. So the bass sound like this. It's 2 layers, 1 sub bass and 1 higher bass layer. So let's start with the sub bass. It's a kind of subby bass with a saw wave 2 octaves down, filtered, with envelope 1 with a little bit less sustain, and envelope 2 with no sustain, only decay right to the cutoff. Just add some more punch to it. Besides that, we put the drive up a little bit, some fatness, and that's for the oscillators. So for the effects, without effects, it sounds like this. So first we're gonna hyperdimension, just some dimension to open it up a little bit more. Same for the chorus. Then some compression just to make the bass a bit more louder. You got a phaser that really has the key elements to the sound. So we got a frequency around 4K and the fade around 80%. Then we got a drive, the down sample to add some more character in the highs of the sound, like this. And then we're gonna mix it in properly, just a little bit, around 20%. And then the last thing we added some EQing at the low mids, just around 300. We're boosting it with a envelope 2. And that's it for the sub bass. So the sub bass sounds like this. So it's basically a saw wave with a FM modulation from SRB. The FM gives the gritty sound to it. So without, it just sounds like a saw bass line. So with the FM it got more texture. Then we got a filter to it to control the sound and really give that dirty attack to it. So we got envelope 1 shape like this, a little bit sustain, some release, right to the cutoff, with some drive and fatness, some of the legato always, no portamento, just to avoid overlapping notes. Then we got quite a lot of effects, so without effects it sounds like this. So it really makes a difference. Just some hyperdimension, nothing too special. There's some hard clip distortion, so add some more character to the highs. Then that really opens up the bassline a bit more. Same for the EQ, we're boosting it at around 3K. This frequency, it's a frequency we want to the bassline, so that's why we're boosting it quite heavily with 4 dBs and envelope 1 to the gain. And then some reverb just to the high end of the bassline, that's why the low cut is quite high. Then just some chorus, giving this effect, just small amounts. Then give the low cut to the mixing, just to make room for the sub bass. Then some OTT to thicken up the bassline a bit more, and a sidechain. So together the basses sound like this. So now we're gonna dive into the leads. Sounding like this. So we're not gonna make it from scratch because, as you can see, envelope 2 is routed to a lot of channels. So instead I'm gonna tell you how I made it. So let me quickly disable all the effects to it. So first for the saw wave, just a basic init sound. Then we routed envelope 2 to the detune, just to give a bit more organic sound, because envelope 2 got some attack, a bit less sustain, some release, and a short decay. Then envelope 1 got quite some release as well. Then we routed envelope 1 to the fine tune, so all to make it sound a bit more organic. Then we filter the sound, low 24, with envelope 2 to the cutoff all the way up, just to give again that kind of attack sound, to give the sound some more attack. Makes it sound a bit more organic. Then put some drive, fatness to it. And then we added some effects. So first some hyper dimension, with some hyper, some dimension, some phaser, which you can barely hear, and some chorus with a reversed envelope. So when the note's staying, the mix will be turned down. That really gets a nice effect to sound. Then some die 2 distortion, to really add some more distortion to the sound. Some reverb with envelope 2 to it as well. So what this will do is increase the reverb when the sound's playing. Then some delay and some EQing. We're boosting the mids just around 2k with envelope 2 to the gain. And that's for the preset. So basically what is envelope 2 with quite enough attack to most of the parameters to give them more organic sound, like more of a trumpet. Then we just add a low cut to make room for the bass line. Dips around 300 this notch. Some reverb, delay, and sidechain. So with the bass, it sounds like this. So we only need to discuss the drums. So first we got this kick drum, just a simple one. It's quite a big drum. Then some claps, and then some more groove. We have this thumb at every end of the bar, and this little variation. And that's it for the remake. So altogether the sounds sound like this. And that's it for the Keanu Silva kind of drop. So if you like the video, please do like, see more, and the subscribe button. And I see y'all in next videos.